Hello, I'm Billy Hammond, and this is my wife, April Hammond, and this is our adoption story.
In 2013, I went to Mexico on a mission trip, myself and my two oldest children. And while we were there, just seeing these kids and the poverty, and it sparked something. I knew that I wanted to do more. Adoption immediately came to mind. It was something that I wanted to do, and at the time I thought I wanted to adopt internationally, and but God had a different plan for us. And so I get home and I'm talking to him about adoption, and it was like everywhere I went I could be stopped at a red light and I would look over and there would be a sign in the grass that talked about DHR adoption, talked about foster to adopt. I could go a mile down the road and stop at another red light and there would be a billboard. There were all these, like, hey, wake up, look at this. All these signs pointing to that direction. And then, so I really talked to him about it. And
I was not on board at first. I was kind of happy with the way things were, and but she kind of wore me down a little bit, and we ended up going to a meeting at church, and after that meeting we started looking at the Heart Gallery. It's got the profiles of the kids in Alabama that are up for adoption and that are in foster situation.
It's heartbreaking. I mean, you've got these pictures of children and their videos, and you watch the video and they usually ask the kid, if I could give you 3 wishes, what would I give you? And most of the kids say a family. And it will tear your heart to shreds. And so how can you say no? I had just been praying, like non-stop. I'd wake up in the middle of the night praying, and because I just was not sure if it was me that picked this child or was this the child God wanted picked for me. And so one morning I got up, I was praying that morning, and then I said, it's yours. I'm giving you my burden. Not that I'm not gonna pray anymore, but I'm not worrying about it anymore. It's yours. And so I was cleaning house, Billy was at work, the other kids were at school, or all the kids were at school, and I'm vacuuming the floor and I hear plain as day, if it wasn't meant to be, I wouldn't have sent him to you. And it startled me. I turned around like to see if somebody was in my house. And I thought, oh, okay, I got it. It was your decision, not mine. So we went forward and finished the process and made the adoption final on September 26th. His name is Caleb. He is 8. He was 7 at the time he came with us. We've had him for almost, like permanently, for almost a year. He is full of energy. Yeah. He's funny. He's quite the little comedian. It's not been rainbows and unicorns the whole time. It's been hard. We've hit a lot of bumps in the road, but just to see how far he's come's worth it. I guess it's kind of like when you get married, you have this beautiful idea in your mind of what it's going to be like to live with somebody, and then you live with them and it's totally different. It's the same thing when you bring a child into your house. Even if it's a newborn, it's still completely different. Like with any child, they drive you crazy sometimes, but you can't help but love him. He's a pretty cool kid.